This is Red Code Ace, and well, today I'm going to show you guys Chiaka and some moves you can use for this Chiaka. And I call, well, many people call this this little plane the Tier 1 Terror, and I believe it, totally believe it. So one thing this plane has is 4 7mm machine guns. And very, very agile, and it's little, and it's literally a little tiny terror. So this is the Chiaka, and I'm going to show you guys some little bit of moves, some combinations, to show you how to do the stuff I do. You have to be a keyboard player. Sorry guys, those of you who play with a stick, I will do an update with a stick. So I'm going to have to do some stuff. Alright guys, so this is the Chiaka, and I'm going to show you guys some moves, and then I'll show you how to do them. Alright, so the first move I'm going to show you guys is a really simple move, and it's really good and effective when you're fighting triple A's, which are anti-aircraft guns, on the ground next to usually a base. And you're going to want to you're going to go up, and you're going to make a kind of U-shaped half moon with your mouse, and turn just like that. You're going to go up and over, you're going to go up and over, and you can switch between these. This works really good with the Ishak, and so does this work for the Chiaka I'm flying right now. So that's one effective way. Another is what you want to do is set your settings, which is usually page up and page down for your stabilizer, which is this guy. If you hit shift and control, if you bound those to stabilizer up and stabilizer down, which would be shift up, control down, then you can, instead of turning like this, you can turn like this. And let me show you guys what this looks like. Very effective turn and loop. Another thing that works really good is when you're going sideways and you are making a turn. If you have your acrobatic smoke out, you will actually cross the smoke, which a Spitfire can barely do. Another thing is you want to combine both your aileron and your rudder. Sorry, that's a rocket. This is your rudder, and this is your ailerons. What you want to do is combine both rudder and ailerons to something like this. What this looks like when you're doing it and you're flying at somebody is like this. Just like that. Now, another thing you can do with the Chiaka is other high-speed stalls, just like this, and lock straight onto your opponent. Another one is one I love. This is called I call this the Death View. A Death View is the combination of stabilizer, which would be shift up, and rudder either left or right. This is to get away from enemy airplanes that are dogfighting you. So this is very effective. You're making a rudder turn with a stabilizer turn, which will usually be effective when you're trying to make really sharp turns. One thing that will throw them off is the rudder. the rudder will propel the plane sideways and will make you slide towards your wing. This will completely throw your opponent off. They do not know what the rudder does. Most people don't know what the rudder does and don't know its qualities and what it does to the plane. It simply just guides the plane. So say this tree here is my opponent. I'm going to want to turn up just like this. He's going to be right in front of me and lock straight onto me. This is going to be very simple when you are flying on the ground. You simply just move up and do your rudder. Lock straight onto your opponent. Keep using shift. And this can be very effective when you switch the ailerons. So you can completely throw your opponent off, as you can see on my flight path. And one thing you want to do in the Chiaka, when somebody's dogfighting you, something that is really effective is your flight pattern. Don't do the same flight pattern each time, because they will learn your flight pattern and they will find your weaknesses. That's why I don't like doing this U. I only use the U on AAs because they are part of the game. They can't figure out what you're good at and what you're not, what your weaknesses. So there's a little update on the Chiaka. Alright, so I'm going to teach you guys how to do this. Okay, so as you can see, my thrust is totally at war emergency propulsion. So this is afterburner. One thing you don't want to do is do these tricks without war emergency propulsion or 110%, 120%. You can do this with any plane. It's more effective